this, man. Got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell him we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, one point to guard.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit.
Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set, 60 orange.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Back to Mixon on first down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mixon will try the right side. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Gonna throw
what
right
the
side
heck?
here, complete. And he's
My
going to be
dude just
taken
did.
down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Nice job keeping that opening drive
you
alive.
forgot
And
how
they're
to
in
play
plus
ball.
territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them. And now, I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
After the penalty, it's Mixon.
Dude, my dude just freaking tripped. I'm done.
They get 14
on
yards,
turf.
but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because
Oh my
once you
goodness,
establish
he's
yourself
gonna
that way,
accept
it's
it.
not just him, okay? It's his offensive line. It's the tight end. It's your wide receivers.
Nice.
Everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Why does he have so many good...
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Now Joe Mixon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon.
How did I hook on that dude?
Take this into the end zone.
Dude, why are y'all spamming me?
Joe Mixon with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Almost a full quarter, dude.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Broken tackle.
Come on.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm honestly shocked that wasn't a fumble.
Legs, able to improvise and get
Ryan Shazier. Damn, I never knew he could walk that good. I mean, run.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught.
There's my speed.
Touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them.
It's not a run, it's Robbie.
On the ground. They feel better about that.
I knew it. I literally called that.
That's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
This is
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to
Are
the
injuries
47.
back on?
7-7, our score after 1. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson.
Run, boys, run.
A huge play there on the screen pass. And even
whoever told me to run cover for it, that's clearly not.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Okay, he is not Derrick Henry, bruh.
13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Wow.
I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is, his first miss. No
first
good.
missed extra
so
point.
with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3.
Come on.
He'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they
all
really
right, I like
clueless.
this one.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, Gordon, screw you.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I'm going to...
Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Let's go.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger
Face
body
mask.
guy who can handle him physically.
Yep.
But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
So that flag will cost him
that'd be
15.
fumble.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part
Texas.
of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st
Brown,
and 10. A big
you got
mistake,
that.
especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Jackson going for it all. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And Jackson throwing once more.
Oh my gosh, that's
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to kick points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got all these run plays are garbage. No good outside run plays in this game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Good defense.
The tally there, -2 yards.
These
brings up
calls are
3rd
getting
down.
sexy.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. Running backs talk to me about that.
Ain't running
when
it.
they try too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
From the 27, Jackson. That's going to be caught.
I'm going to waste that clock, baby.
Up there, 26 yards.
I'm that type of dude.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw is Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Rip.
Aaron Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
I needed that with Aaron Jones.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
And stars and 90 overall. Bro, that's stupid.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
All right. My goal is to get a field goal after he doesn't score.
Signal for and take it. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Is he a chicken?
Hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
I smell him.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
Holy, yo, I'm not even getting these notifications.
Gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
There's chances he doesn't run.
Second and 2. He's got it.
How couldn't they get in there?
Bengals touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All right, let's give him a good old bench.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without...
What the heck?
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going to rifle one deep left. A 50-50
no way.
Kevin King with a pick.
You can't one-hand that.
Shop at the 40-yard line. Unfortunately for him, last week was any indication we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception.
No, get out of this. Get out of this.
We actually
counted
last week at a certain point.
What the heck?
Because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Here we go. Set. 50. Wait. 80 weapon. 80 weapon. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Check. Protein spill. Kill.
On the run, it's Mixon. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. And finding the tight end Hooper. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Let's go.
Play it safe, boys. Putting money, it's going to friggin' retard Robbie.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
These. What are these plays? These plays are garbage. Booty cheeks.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Jackson.
What?
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Jackson looking to throw on third. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Dude, how does he always get out?
Kevin King with a pick.
Kevin King. He's booty cheeks of this game.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed.
Freaking one-handed
That's
goat.
the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And GJ is the worst play in the game. How does that even happen?
From deep in their own territory. 49 yards on the ground. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Bro, get a pick 6 on that.
CJ Uzama, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Mixon running right.
Move.
Pushing him
What's up with my team and just falling over?
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were
run some more, Joe Mixon. Run out of breath so I can pop you.
The guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll drop the throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
1 yard line, baby.
Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
What the hell kind of freaking play is this? I gotta check this out.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Bruh.
And he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ryan
That was so
Shazier.
stupid.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Of course.
The toss play to Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That'll be taken in by Anderson.
How can he outshoot 2 hit sticks?
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Check 55, Mike. Pick it up. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Check 3, 25, check 3.
Watch freaking Robbie.
Mixon. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Right up.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Todd Gurley. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Dude's so predictable, but I can't do anything with freaking
taken
wrong.
successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Being chased out left. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. A good pickup there at 22.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson.
Dude,
It's gonna be knocked away and
how is Kevin King good at this game?
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football?
Kevin King is going to get it, isn't it? That's a flag.
The deep shot. They played it well.
Bro, this game is booty cheeks.
2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Fade smash, I swear. Why isn't my fastest dude doing this smash?
Always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. He's going to fire one deep left side. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Freaking Kevin King
with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will
it's
get
got to
the
be like some
back.
stupid zone play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
10 yards there on a Bengal 1st. Mixon. Give him 5
Marcus
on the
Peters
carry
probably
there,
the
and it'll be
worst cornerback
second
that's
down.
good at this game.
And I'm
That
guessing
makes
you'd
any
say this
sense.
is kind of the key here. Grind out some
Legit
yardage, work
booty
on that
cheeks every
clock,
game.
see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out
But
at
he
this
should be
point,
good.
right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the
Friggin'
defense.
Slim Shady over
Do
here.
they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're
Same
taking
play.
charge.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's
Why
got
can't I
his
hit stick in
man,
this game?
Boyd. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
This game is so bad.
A big play there on the catch and run.
Dude.
52 yards.
Dude.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Where are you? Why is this camera so bad?
And unable to connect, incomplete.
Up by 15.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first.
What the fuck?
And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession.
I know we don't like to admit it. We like to appear to be on top of every situation, but there's no way we expected that. They have the lead, and they pulled the fake.
Well, I hit you on your leg under the table because I couldn't believe they were doing that. You're right, lead fourth quarter, but I guess they wanted a bigger cushion.
I guess so, but I guess maybe that is the beauty of it because there's no way they could have expected on the other side of the ball as well. They have the lead. They expect them to go ahead and kick it.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Now what are you going to do? A fake field goal again?
First time out.
Oh my goodness.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Dude, cover 4.
Just not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal.
Watch Robbie, where the hell
They'll
is
throw
he?
here out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd, his second touchdown on the season.
Dude's
And the
for
Bengals,
money.
they widen their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Dude, can you not pull off me?
The only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive,
he's pushing on me, and then his teammate could have got it.
Oh say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Love how bad this game is.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jackson going to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
Why can't I juke?
This one is down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
If I could juke, he'd be on the ground.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Flag, thank you, finally.
Goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Freaking Patriot refs over here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
With the deficit. And this is going to be intercepted.
Marquise Brown is the worst player in the game.
These guys will get the football back. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. That one looks like he'll throw here. He gets this one to Boyd. Now the Bengals
What, are you
use
just going to think you're good because you're running up the score? And you pause it.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Elsewhere, Ford Field, they're into the 4th quarter now. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win, if they can get it, would be their 1st on the year. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, it's Mixon.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. 1st down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
My dude just froze when I switched to
him. He's inside the 40. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We got this.
Oh,
so this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.